वेलकम बैक. सो 12 बजे के बाद कुछ होता है. ओके, यूट्यूब हैज़ गॉट सर्टन थिंग वेयर ओके इट मेक्स अ ट्रांसिशन. सो थैंक यू फॉर ऑल योर लव. मयंक, पीबी, शौकत अली, Aditya is my student. He's working in L&T now. Good to see you here. सी इसका लॉजिक बताया मैंने. जहाँ पे सोडियम मिलता है मीन्स नमक NaCl टेबल सॉल्ट. ओके, पोटेशियम मिलता है, वहाँ पे लिथियम भी मिलता है. ये है फंडा पीरियोडिक टेबल का. कहाँ चले गए? ओके, एंड Himalayas are made up of what? The sediments of the 33 sea. The sea के sediments को उठाया. So when the sea sediments have been uplifted, obviously, okay, it will be having the salts associated with the sea. So that is why in Andes is also the melange accretionary wedge of the Nazca plate when it is undergoing subduction. उसका जो what accretionary wedge है वो उठ के Andes बनाया. And in Himalayas, these are Tethys sea sediments. So that's why this is a relationship between the sedimentary rocks of marine origin and the lithium. So this is a country's wise lithium deposit. सबसे पहले बोलिविया, अर्जेंटीना, USA, चिली, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, चाइना. ओके, इंडिया. ओके, इंडिया is at this position now. ओके, कहाँ कहाँ यूज़ होता है? बेसिकली हर जगह यूज़ होता है. सबसे ज़्यादा बैटरी में यूज़ होता है. Now this is the lithium triangle. So lithium triangle is there in Bolivia, Chile, Argentina. So this location is called as Salar de Uyuni. Salar de Uyuni is a lake, and Salar de Atacama is the lake in Chile, and Salar de Orazaro, okay, it's in Argentina. So इस ट्रायंगल में more than 50% of the world's lithium मिलता है यहाँ पे, and this is located in Andes. So this is Salar de Uyuni Lake. So this is also called as the natural mirror. कितना ब्यूटीफुल है देखो. इसके नीचे salt pans होते हैं, and okay, from this salt pans, from this brine solution, the lithium is extracted. That's why lithium is also called as white gold. Okay, so look at the properties here. So it is soft, shiny. Obviously, it will be soft. Kyun? Because it is very light. What happened again? Technical issues. So एक लेक का नाम याद रखना. This is located in Andes. This is called as Salar de Uyuni. So this is about the periodic table and the logic of finding. Now this is called as perennial rice, called as PR23. तो इसमें क्या होता है ना, एक बार लगा दिया सीड, आप हार्वेस्ट कर सकते हो 8 बार, 4 साल तक हार्वेस्ट कर सकते हो इसको. इससे क्या बेनिफिट होगा? सो हमेशा ओके काटना, फिर अगेन यू हैव टू बर्न दैट. सो अगेन ओके टिलिंग, application of fertilizer, again transplantation, manual labor, breaking of the roots. So lot of losses can be avoided with the help of this PR23 variety rice. Who has discovered this rice? Chinese scientists, they have discovered this rice. So 4 years तक इसको हार्वेस्ट कर सकते हैं. So less chemical लगेगा, less input लगेगा. लेकिन one of the cons of this is इसमें वीडिंग करना होता है, बिकॉज 4 साल तक एक ही खेत में अगर आप पानी डाल रहे हो, उगा रहे हो, बीच में वीड बहुत जमा होता है. सो वीडिंग निकालने के लिए, वीड्स निकालने के लिए आपको फिर से लेबर बहुत लगता है. सो दैट इज वन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ दिस. Okay. A new road, okay, to Ladakh. Now look at this. So you have these locations: Darcha, Shinkula, Padum, okay, Nimu, and Leh. So new road is being constructed. So here Shinkula Pass is important. Okay, SHINKUN, Shinkula Pass. So below this pass, this tunnel is being dug. A tunnel construct कर रहे हैं. So it will be connecting the Janskar Valley with Janskar Valley of Leh Ladakh to Laul Spiti Valley. So it will connect Himachal Pradesh with the Union Territory of Ladakh. So look at this information. It is built by BRO, Border Roads Organization. Now what is this mammatus? MATUS, mammatus. So mammatus, this is the mammary glands. So look at these clouds. These clouds also look like mammary glands. That's why these clouds are called as mammatus clouds. Sometimes they can give you a question. The term mammatus, recently seen in the news, is associated with A. It's a new disease which is found in the Congo basin of Africa. ऐसा कुछ देगा. B. It's a new satellite launch vehicle recently developed by ISRO. C. Clouds. ऐसा कुछ options देता है. Okay. Confusing options देता है. Generally, wherever you have this, okay, one single word, okay, you'll have such kind of option. So I didn't see the comments here. So this much map, is sufficient enough for 2023 prelims. Yes, Aditya, you are right. Yes, very good. So jet stream you have seen. Okay, this is the polar jet stream. We have seen all the effects of the jet streams. You already seen this. So they'll be keeping the warm water and the warm air and the cold air away from each other. Okay. Now what is this heat dome? So whenever you'll have this meandering jet stream, when this meandering jet stream, when it is flowing over the northern part of Canada, it will be creating a heat dome. It's a kind of a cycle pump. So here high pressure region is created. So whenever you are having a meandering jet stream, so jet stream ऐसा अगर meander कर रही है ना, so यहाँ पे high pressure form होता है इस तरफ, यानी यहाँ पे low pressure form होता है, ये ध्यान रखना. So alternatively, it will create high pressure and low pressure. So whenever it is meandering like this, a high pressure is created in the region, and this high pressure will have sinking air. So when the air will be sinking, when the air will be coming from top to bottom, it will undergo compression, and because of this compression now, it is being heated, and because of this heating, the temperatures will increase to at least 49.6 degrees centigrade. This is in Lytton. ये Canada है, British Columbia. It should be very cold. But because of this cycle pump action, heat waves are created. And this is called as Canadian heat dome. The jet stream will be playing a very important role in this. And this is also omega block. This is also called as omega block because it looks like the symbol omega. आप resistance के लिए use करते हो the symbol omega. So that kind of symbol is seen here. That's why it is called as omega block. So these are the polymetallic nodules. So polymetallic nodules are found at the bottom of the ocean. So these are potato shaped nodules which are porous, black, earthy color, which has a size between 2 to 10 centimeters. These are present at the bottom of the oceans, and these are present at the hydrothermal vents. Okay, so you have to send equipment inside to extract these polymetallic nodules. So there can be a lot of effects of these polymetallic nodules. You are disturbing the benthos, so ocean floor disturb होगा, वहाँ पे organisms disturb होंगे, and when you are pumping this out, finally, okay, you'll be getting them on the ship. You'll be washing them. When you wash them, lot of sediments will be released. So it will be affecting the marine life also. But what is the advantage of extracting these polymetallic nodules is, so if you are melting these polymetallic nodules, so when you are melting these balls now, you'll be getting pure metals. And India is deficient in copper, nickel, cobalt, lead. इसमें India deficient है. So these metals can be obtained from the polymetallic nodules, and these polymetallic nodules, okay, they are present in central Indian basin, and India got the permission to extract the polymetallic nodules from the central Indian basin. They are also present in other locations such as Clipperton, Clarion Clipperton zone, Peru basin. So Peru basin, here you have East Pacific rise. So wherever you will be having MORs, mid-oceanic ridges. So along this mid-oceanic ridges, old mid-oceanic ridges, you will be finding these polymetallic nodules. Okay, and this is part of the deep ocean mission of India. So these polymetallics will contain 92.6 million tons of manganese, nickel, copper, cobalt. सी यूपीएससी में जो भी देता है ना ऑप्शन, सबको टिक मार दो, बिकॉज यू कांट डिनाई दैट गोल्ड इज नॉट अवेलेबल, यू कांट डिनाई दैट सिल्वर इज नॉट अवेलेबल, सब कुछ ही मिलता है, बट दीज आर अवेलेबल इन हाई क्वांटिटी. सो दिस आर द डीप ओशन मिशन. सो इंडिया हैज गॉट अ परमिशन टू extract these polymetallic nodules from 75,000 square kilometers of area from the central Indian basin. And for this, the permission has to be taken from International Seabed Authority, which is one of the authorities under UNCLOS, that is United Nations Convention on Law of Seas. So when you are extracting these nodules, the benthic organisms can be affected. Okay. So Suez Canal ka importance. So 12% of the global trade, 30% of the global container traffic. So 52 ships will be passing average on a day. You have seen which all lakes, okay, through which all lakes this, okay, Suez Canal is passing. Okay, this is the importance of this Suez Canal. You have seen these lakes, okay, Timsah Lake, Bitter Lake, etc. It is connecting Syed with Suez. This we have seen. Solar winds, magnetic field, auroras, magnetic reversal, shifting of the magnetic field. सूडान का स्टोरी भी देख लिया. माउंटेन्स, न्यूबा माउंटेन्स, डार्फुर. ओके, सो डार्फुर रीजन में जो हाईलैंड्स का नाम है जेबल मर्रा, ये भी ध्यान रखना, JEBELMARRA. Of course, they will not be asking the names of these people, but Janjaweed पूछ सकता है. Janjaweed is the army of Sudan, which has committed a lot of atrocities against the people of Darfur who are non-Arabs. Okay, this is the okay. Janjaweed यहाँ पे located है, अब देख लेना. So this guy's name is Hamedji. I don't know how to pronounce it, whatever it is. So this is the Turkey Syria earthquake. This is where the epicenter was. So 7.5 magnitude आया था. Okay, this is the epicenter of the earthquake along Turkey and Syria border. So these are the faults which we talked about: North Anatolian, East Anatolian, and Dead Sea Transform fault. This we have discussed. Okay, we discussed the plates also: Arabian plate, Anatolian plate. Okay, Anatolian plate is part of the Eurasian plate, and niche you have African plate. Okay, you have seen this. So these are the various plates. You have seen the types of faults also. So the normal fault is created due to forgetting. It's created due to divergent plate boundary. Reverse fault is created due to compression, and strike fault is created due to side by side movement. Okay. So national waterways, please go through this, because recently India has sent a shipment from the Haldia port. It went through Bangladesh, it went into National Waterway 2, and finally it has reached. Now you see how they are cheaper. So this is a transportation cost through highways, and this is the transportation cost through waterways. So it is less than half the cost over the waterways. So it is greener also. Okay, look at these figures also for comparison. So here Pandu terminal is important. So Pandu terminal is near Guwahati. So recently Haldia port से एक shipment भेजा था that has gone through Meghna, Padma, Jamuna, entered into Brahmaputra, Guwahati Pandu terminal पे आया National Waterway 2 में. So in that context, please go through all these waterways. चाहे तो screenshot ले लेना इसका. So these are the working waterways which are operational now. Okay. So this is a glacial calving. Okay, whenever the glacial breaks, it is called as calving. And if you are having water here, this ice which is breaking will fall and the water will overspill. And the spilling of the water will cause glacial lake outburst. या glacial lakes टूटेगा या वहाँ से पानी बाहर आएगा. Sometimes the moraine will be creating a dam kind of a structure here. Sometimes what happens is that, okay, these moraines will also break, and because of the breaking of the moraines also, this outflow of the water will be taking place from these glacial lakes. Okay. So this is Kedarnath, above Kedarnath you have Chora Bari glacier. So here the glacial lake burst has happened, because of which more water is coming towards Kedarnath. Okay, so you must have seen this Kedarnath disaster. Before and after pictures you can see. Okay. So this is, okay, some of the information, okay, which has been the part of the current affairs. So almost 1 year's current affairs have discussed. So I don't think more than this anything they will be asking. नहीं पूछेगा. I'll be sending you the others also. I want to take more topics, but again the thing is मेरा भी उतना energy levels and enthusiasm नहीं बचा है. So that's the reason why, and legs are also paining, because since from very long time, since from afternoon 12 I'm standing here. उसके पहले travel करो फिर दिल्ली में. I guess most of the points I have covered. Okay. So thanks a lot, okay, for your cooperation and your love and everything. So I have covered almost all the locations. Then if I think that anything more is required, okay, just before prelims I will take one more session. If I feel that any of the locations are missing, any of the topics are missing, so I'll be taking one more session, and then I will finish the rest of the part. Okay, so thank you very much for cooperating. Yes, and I'll be sharing this, I'll be uploading this. Okay, I'll tell you some important points. 2-3 important mapping points है, some things which I've missed. I will cover those. ये भी क्यों छोड़ो अभी. So यूरोप में सारा कवर कर दिया. एक Mediterranean Sea में one thing which I missed. So this region is called as Catalonia. So this part of the Catalonia around Barcelona, it is demanding for independence. वो ध्यान रखना. Okay, Spain, Portugal, Tunisia. Okay. Yeah, these countries important है. So these were the part of the erstwhile Yugoslavia. erstwhile Yugoslavia का part है. इसमें ये देख लेना, which of the following countries have a coast with Adriatic. So you have Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia Herzegovina, Montenegro, Albania. These have the coast with Adriatic Sea. Serbia, Kosovo and Albania. The Serbia, Kosovo and North Macedonia, these three are landlocked. Albania, Montenegro, Bosnia Herzegovina, Croatia and Slovenia, they have a coast. So these all used to belong to erstwhile Yugoslavia को belong करते थे, लेकिन ये separate हो गए. And Serbia has Slavs. It has Russian ethnic Slavs. So Russia used to support Serbia a lot. And the recent country which has been separated from Serbia is Kosovo. ये ध्यान रखना, Kosovo. Okay, and Albania is also part of this erstwhile Yugoslavia. Croatia has the longest coast of all these countries. Okay, this region is important because of the Slav and non-Slav conflicts. Okay, Russia Ukraine conflicts में ये भी important है. Kosovo. So any tips for the prelims? Asta I will cover. Okay, Belarus. So Belarus is a very good friend of Russia और NATO कभी ज्वाइन नहीं करेगा. ओके, अगर इससे आप एक ऑप्शन एलिमिनेट कर सकते हो. फिनलैंड अभी रिसेंटली ज्वाइन हुआ है. स्वीडन ने रखा है पिटीशन, स्वीडन को भी मिल जाएगा जल्दी 2-3 महीने में. नॉर्वे इज ऑलरेडी पार्ट ऑफ दिस. Okay, one important point here. So this is all the continental crust. This is all part of CC, and this is called as Zealandia. ये है Zealandia. This could be the 8th continent. 8th continent बन सकता है. Okay. Yeah. Now talking about this region again, this is White Nile. It is coming from Lake Victoria. Yeah, Blue Nile coming from Lake Tana. Both of them meet in Khartoum and they become Nile River. तो नाइल रिवर के ऊपर सबसे बड़ा डैम है आसवान डैम, एंड द सेकंड लार्जेस्ट डैम ऑन दिस इज बीइंग बिल्ट बाय इथियोपिया. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज GERD डैम. So Great Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Of course, Sudan will have a problem with this dam. So ये डैम का नाम यह ध्यान रखना. Okay, Lake Chad, okay, Lake Victoria. You've seen the Rift Valley lakes, and here in Botswana, you have Okavango swamps. Okavango swamps है. So these are the watering points in the savanna landscape. So जब भी सूखा पड़ता है, so the great African migrations will take place. In the northern hemisphere, when it's very dry, then all the animals come to Okavango swamps, and from here the animals also migrate to northern hemisphere. This is the migrations are taking place. Elephants, wild yaks, buffaloes, zebras, they cross these savannas across these countries. I've covered all locations. So very important location here in this part is the lithium triangle, and one more important point here. I'm covering the most important points here. Okay, this is Lake Maracaibo. Lake Maracaibo is very rich in oil, and it is present in Orinoco Basin or Orinoco River Basin के mouth में you have Lake Maracaibo. It is very rich in oil, and Venezuela has around 20% of the world's oil reserves. So despite having so much of oil, again it is poor. That's why it's important. Again यहाँ पे Central American countries में, so you have so many countries here. Okay, यहाँ पे एक location है Belize. Okay, Belize. Okay, you can call it somewhat autonomous province. ये ध्यान रखना. It is located in Central America. It is autonomous Belize. Okay. Recently, El Salvador. It's also located here in this region. El Salvador recently made lot of prison reforms. Means जितने भी criminals है उनको सबको जाके जेल में डाल दिया. The jails have overcrowded, and generally these countries are known to have a very high rates of crimes, murder rate, rape rates बहुत ज़्यादा है, and recently the president has put all these criminals into jail, so crime rate बहुत ही drop हो गया. So that's why El Salvador is in news, and यहाँ पे cryptocurrency legal है, legal tender है by the government. Understood? Next, so Cuba के south में, here you have Guantanamo Bay. Yeah, Guantanamo Bay. It is infamous for a prison of USA. So next you have Haiti. Haiti में frequently earthquakes आते रहते हैं. It's one of the poorest countries in this region. Okay, Puerto Rico, it belongs to USA. So these are called as Greater Antilles Islands, and these are called as Lesser Antilles Islands. In Lesser Antilles, Trinidad and Tobago is important because of Indian diaspora. So next here, between USA and Mexico, okay, there is a river called as Rio Grande River located. Rio Grande. So Rio Grande is forming a boundary, and along this river, a lot of illegal immigrants also enter into US. That's why it is important. Okay, and this is Gulf of California. It is located between mainland Mexico and Baja California. This is called as Baja California, and this is Gulf of California. The Gulf of California has very high biodiversity. It has more than 5,000 species of invertebrates. Okay. So any tips for the prelims? So at this point, what I can say is, practice as many questions as possible. And जब May आता है, May का महीने आता है ना, पूरा रिवीजन पे ध्यान दो आप. नया कुछ मत पढ़ना. जितना भी पहले पढ़ा है उसको फिर से रिवाइज करना. फिर से रिवाइज करो. So that is my tip for the prelims. And if you're solving as many questions as possible, then you will learn all these tricks of elimination. You will solve some questions by intuition also. So Srushti, okay, thank you very much. Sapna, thank you. Okay, so it has been a very good session with you guys. I want to take more, but again, so you guys are also exhausted, I guess. So I too don't have much energy now left. Okay, take care. All the best. I wish you all the best. Thank you once again. Take care. Bye. Should we revise one subject in one day? Yeah, you can do that. So whatever marathon sessions have gone now, okay, in that, whatever has been done, do it religiously. Okay, from here in lot of questions should come. आना चाहिए आपको कम टाइम में अगर आउटपुट ज़्यादा निकालना है देन आप ये सेशंस फॉलो कर सकते हो तो कि आपको थोड़ा बहुत फ़ायदा होगा फॉर एग्जांपल यू आर ग्लोइंग क्लूलेस आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है यू आर गेटिंग डिप्रेस्ड देन यू कैन फॉलो दिस सेशंस ओके ऑल द बेस्ट बाय थैंक यू सो मच आरुषि once again